Let's talk about this case file. We said Violent Night, and then I was like, yeah, we're doing Silent Night.
Nope.
So then I looked up a bunch of stuff about Silent Night 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, that's not the movies we're doing.
You're right. Where did you get this case file?
Well, it was under V for Violent Night. Case file is Violent Night. Release date of December 2nd, 2022.
Yes.
Budget unknown.
I like that.
You like the...
Oh, yeah, no, the idea... So let me see if I can remember from memory. A group of mercenaries break into an estate on Christmas Eve, and they take everyone inside the estate hostage. And we're going to find out why this Saint Nick isn't so nice.
I'm impressed that you memorized the incident report.
That's it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right.
All right.
Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Nope.
No.
I guess I don't remember all of it.
Do you want to get into the suspects right away? I got the production team.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm not a leader. I'm a follower. So you go wherever you want to go.
Thanks.
And I'll follow you.
Okay.
Jonathan, this bathroom's for one. I'm right behind you, buddy.
Okay. Suspects. We got a production team. 87 North Productions.
Oh, classically known for...
Nobody. John Wick. Atomic Blonde. Deadpool 2. Bullet Train. And the greatest movie ever made, Fast and Furious Hobbs. I had that covered.
Anyway.
Okay, couldn't we just meet in the middle and say that is the greatest movie that I've ever seen?
Sure.
Perfect.
I'm going to let you know this right now. If you ever end up comatose, or you're paralyzed, but you could still feel senses, I'm going to wheel that TV into your hospital room while you lay there as a vegetable and play that movie on repeat for the rest of your life.
That'd be the greatest gift you ever gave me.
Mm-hmm.
So, 87 North Productions.
Those are some big hitter movies right there.
Yeah.
I would say the only Hobbs & Shaws. And then Nobody was disappointing.
I'm going to forget you said that.
Yeah, but what are you forgetting what I said?
What did I say?
You said I'm going to forget you ever said that.
About Hobbs & Shaw being a piece of crap.
Oh, perfect. You agree. So, great.
So the reason why is this production team is produced by David Leitch.
Oh, we saw Bullet Train together, and then at the credits it said David Leitch, and I read it out loud and said David Lynch. Good for him. And then you went, that's Leitch.
That's who he is.
Oh, yeah.
So he's producing this movie.
Good, because Bullet Train was badass as hell.
Do you think that they are producing this movie because they want essentially Santa Claus to play the John Wick type of guy? Because this movie's being compared to, like, let's say Die Hard.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I just want more of the same.
Okay.
And you can just make it a little bit different. And it's still enjoyable. Like John Wick 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. What's the difference? There isn't any difference. It's gunplay, knife play, and him just murdering everyone.
Well, let's watch the trailer.
Yes, let's.
I just dug out the player from the cabinet here. So let me see.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house...
Oh, shit. I pulled the Silent Night trailer. Okay, hold on a second. God damn it.
Now how do you feel?
I feel really dumb.
Give it to me. I'll do it. Let me see it. You got to blow into this cartridge.
Sure.
You ain't driving, are you?
I steer a little, but the ranger do most of the work.
Somebody's drinking at a bar.
Santa Claus, right?
Santa. How about you? I started the whole damn thing.
See, these cuts are looking good, but I'm going to tell you something right now. Another Christmas movie. Wow, that woman is absolutely gorgeous. Who is that actress? Whoa. Okay. Focus.
We decided that you could have one gift.
What is it?
That is a direct hotline to Santa Claus himself.
I can talk to Santa.
All right, revelers. Welcome to your worst Christmas ever.
Let's go!
Boss, what if he really is the real?
No such thing as Santa.
This looks good. I've seen too much. I've seen too much.
Okay, I'll turn it off.
I've seen too much.
Turn it off. This also looks like Fat Man, the one that came out in 2020 with Mel Gibson.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Okay, I did.
What'd you think?
So it started out very promising, you know, but the thing was he didn't have the iconic look of Santa Claus that David Arbor has for this one. So it was just sort of like, is he Santa Claus?
Or is he just a dude in a coat? Well, is the production value look the same?
No, not at all.
It's higher on...
Yeah, Violent Night.
Violent Night.
That's right.
I feel like it's going to have some issues, but it just seems... like just a silly action movie. David Goggins.
David Goggins.
David Goggins.
No,
David Goggins, that dude that's always doing push-ups.
I believe it's Walter
He keeps
Goggins.
saying, don't be a You got to watch
Walton
it.
Goggins is the best.
Oh, dude,
now,
he's
would
great,
you rather
man.
see him
As Santa? Yeah.
No, as the John Leguizamo character. Because that's who he was in Fat Man.
Okay.
And so at first,
two different movies, you know?
I know.
It's two
Well,
different
it kind of
movies.
sounds similar.
Yeah, but this one I think is going to be a little bit more silly and a little bit more violent, and I don't think there's going to be a message at the end.
Okay.
Like, didn't Mrs. Claus have cancer or something in Fat Man?
And it was
that's
it was
dumb.
very of the time because she was a woman of color. It's always important to the plot. All right, well, here's the distributor, Universal Pictures.
Oh, and they're known for
Okay.
small company out of Oklahoma. You probably haven't heard of them. They've done 2 or 3 independent films.
They have like a studios that might be a theme park. Okay, now I was very interested in the types of movies that they're producing this year so far.
Okay.
I want to ask you if you've seen any of them, and if you had, what did you think?
Okay.
All right, The 355.
Nope.
You ever heard of it?
Nope.
It's a women action movie.
Keep going.
Okay, Ambulance.
Ugh, I love Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jakey
but
G.
It's,
Wait a minute.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Here's a subtitle for The 355, Home from the Holidays.
What is it?
Something's gotta give.
No, Ambulance seems so dumb. I saw the trailer and I said, don't make this movie.
That trailer made the fateful error of being 3 minutes long and showed you the entire movie.
Oh, so it's just basically every trailer since 2016?
Did we watch the trailer for Silent Night?
No, it was Violent Night.
Oh, thank God.
Violent Night.
Cap just came out and beat the shit out of you.
Cap don't like.
Yeah.
It's Christmas music before December.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
He gets really upset that right after Halloween, it's all Christmas.
I saw him arrest a girl early November last year for wearing a red and green sweater. She was also dealing coke. That's besides the point.
Okay, so Ambulance no good, right?
I didn't see it, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably shit.
And that probably came around its dump month in the beginning of the year. Okay, Bad Guys. That's an animated movie. I heard it did
with
really
the
well.
wolf and the snake
Sam Rockwell
and other type of animals. I didn't see it.
I heard that did really well. But here's one that we saw together. Firestarter, the remake.
I hated that movie. The original was way better.
Another one that you might appreciate, Jurassic World Dominion.
Seen it. Trash.
The Black Phone.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
My neighbor's like, hey, we're doing a Halloween party / my birthday. I'm like, coolio. He goes, come on over. Come over in a costume because it's Halloween. I'm like, I will be there. I get there dressed as the grabber. Not one of like the 12 to 15 to 30 people there knew who the fuck I was.
No.
Swear to God.
Are you serious?
They're like, what are you, a magician? I'm like, nah, I'm the grabber. It was brutal, dude.
I know you're not on social media, but I think you'll appreciate this. Ethan Hawke, guess who he dressed up as?
The grabber?
The grabber.
Yeah.
For Halloween. It was cool. It was like, he was outside of his house. So I think if you do a little like research, you probably figure out where he lives.
Oh, snap.
That's what I love about social media.
Whoa.
Which part of the mask did you have on?
Oh, I didn't have the mask.
What?
I did red turtleneck, top hat, white face paint, glasses.
Oh.
I looked great. It's the persona where he grabs the children.
Yep.
It's not the one where he spanks them. The naughty boy game.
The naughty boy.
You taught me how to play when I got the job here. I didn't know there was so many rules.
Minions, Rise of Gru.
I didn't see that one.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I didn't see it.
No, Nope. The movie.
What?
Nope.
I like Nope.
Okay, I agree.
Nope was better than Get Out, and Nope was better than Us, and Nope was better than anything he did in Twilight Zone. It's
Did
good,
that
man.
movie kind of destroy his what's
His
it
what?
called? His clout?
You could say clout about him. Knock yourself out with clout.
No, I can say that.
Do you remember when the alien spaceship came out of the clout? Remember the alien spaceship was disguised as a clout?
Yeah. All right, don't make a big cloud about it. Okay.
All right, let's get back to Silent Deadly Night. Violent Night.
Nope. Got a couple more.
Boom.
Beast. Yep. Bros.
Yeah, who did he blame? I saw something where it didn't do too hot and he blamed someone.
Like a particular person?
The actor. What's the main guy? Billy. He was in American Horror Stories. He had his own show.
Eichner.
He blamed someone for his movie not being that good.
Let's see. Billy Eichner. Gotta look at it. I gotta look at this up. Rooting through this shit. Here we go. Eichner blames. He blames an audience.
It seemed really funny.
Yeah.
But then by the time it came out, it was just like, I don't care for it. It
doesn't
would
look like
have
it
that movie would have
theatrical
blown
release.
up if it went straight to streaming.
Netflix or
That's
something,
that's a Netflix streaming movie.
I agree.
As most movies are these days.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of movies that I see and I go, that should be in theaters. Like,
Or maybe a series. That would have been a pretty cool series.
I don't know what it's about. Or maybe a DVD. Or maybe an 8-box set of tapes.
Okay. Oh. And then we got Halloween Ends.
Didn't see it.
Ticket to Paradise.
Didn't see it.
The Fablemans. I do want to talk to you about this.
Okay.
The Fablemans. And it's essentially about Steven Spielberg's early childhood life, about how he became captivated by cinema.
I met a
This
nurse.
is like his swan song of a movie.
That's amazing. It's his magnum opus.
And it's coming out this month.
That's going to be cool.
No one knows about it.
I met a nurse one time in a hospital, and she was telling me the story how she grew up with Steven Spielberg, and he would always run around making little movies on a camcorder or whatever.
Yeah, I was here.
Okay, so they were really good friends growing up.
Yeah, he went to Arcadia High School.
Right. He asked her to be the naked swimming girl in the beginning of Jaws.
No way.
And she said, no, I don't want to be in your silly movies. I don't want to do any of that stuff. When Jaws hit, he sent her a giant basket of a bunch of Jaws memorabilia as like a haha, look at me in my silly movies.
I don't
know. But yeah, it's his magnum opus.
Don't call me the detective. And then you got Fableman's Violent Night, which is funny because Fableman's and Violent Night are going to kind of be competing against each other.
They're not going to compete because the crowd that's going to go see Fableman's is not the crowd that's going to go see Violent Night.
You're right about that.
I don't think that one's competing.
What about Puss in Boots? Sorry, there's a high.
The idea of that's great because he has 9 lives. He's like, I have 9 lives, and he used 8 of them. I think that's excellent.
Oh yeah, it's a good premise.
Yeah.
So
Jared, do you think I have 9 lives?
You don't have to worry about that.
Why?
Clones. Think about it.
Huh?
Even though we haven't seen any of yours.
Oh.
All of your clones.
Mine are deformed.
Okay.
Where
do you keep them?
Mine are born at such
in a roller skating
Once
rink?
they're born, and then they look in the mirror, they're like, no, and then they just blow their fucking brains out.
Is that what those gunshot sounds are in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Ever come by my house at nighttime.
All right. Well,
because you come by my house at night, you might walk into 2 things.
A guy drinking from your hose.
Both have happened. Fuck that. Both have happened. You're either going to find 15 to 20 clones in my garage who have committed mass suicide, or you're going to find 15 to 20 Jonathans upstairs having an orgy.
Are you kidding me? The only sounds I hear coming from your house are either gunshots or orgasms. Okay, now, here we go. Writers.
That's the name of my next band. Gunshots and
orgasms?
orgasms. Gunshots and orgasms.
Okay.
Oh, God, that sounds violent. Oof.
I'd like a t-shirt. Okay. Pat Casey and Josh Miller. They've written 30 projects.
Oh.
They also met when they're in the 8th grade.
Okay.
The only information I have on.
How old are they? Because that's the only thing that makes it cool.
9th grade. All right, well, here's the profile on Pat Casey and Josh Miller.
The writers of Violent Night, coming out December 2nd, 2022, starring David Harbour.
They are best known for the live-action comedy Sonic the Hedgehog and its sequel. Yeah, so that's who they pitched the Violent Night to Universal after Sonic the Hedgehog's sequel release.
Cool.
These two have worked together on Hulu's Golan and The Insatiable. I never heard of that. Golan, The Insatiable?
Nope.
Dorm Days, back in 2003.
Sounds like a sex comedy.
Those National Lampoons.
Oh, yeah.
Transylvania, that came out in 2009.
What is Transylvania? Sounds like a horror gay porno.
You know what these guys make? They just make silly movies.
Good for them. It sounds like they're just having fun.
Okay, now I'm going to show you the movie poster. And then also YouTube's 12 Deadly Nights.
Oh, boy.
All right, so that's it. Dorm Days, Transylvania, 12 Deadly Days.
Presented by YouTube.
And Sonic the Hedgehog and Hedgehog 2.
Some winners, some losers, some nobodies.
Here's their average score, which is about 34%. So those are the writers. Well, I'm interested because they are passionate, obviously, about this movie. Good. As soon as they had any success at all, they basically ran to a studio, tried to get this script
I like
sold.
that. These guys sound fun. Sounds like they'd beat me up in high school and call me Spaz.
Well, we might be in good hands with this. Okay, so
the director, Tommy Wirkola, directed 11 projects, averages a 57 score on his movies. So the average of all his movies on Rotten Tomatoes is 57%. Tommy Wirkola, who's directing Silent Night. No, he's directing Violent Night, coming out December 2nd, 2022, right?
Yep.
Ooh, you got a little profile here, Jay.
I do.
You actually did a little bit of work. He had some free time this weekend. I guess that girl never called you back. Sucks, man. I'm sorry. All right, well, let's see what happened in your profile. He graduated with a bachelor's of film and television from Bond University, where they teach you to shoot guns and bed women. In Australia in 2004. Norway film director, producer, and screenwriter. His first English language film, which was also his first large budget film, was Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Did you see that movie, Jared?
Yeah.
What'd you think about it?
Not good at all.
Not good at all. Okay, I went to the theater. I like witches. I like that time period. I just like all that stuff.
Well, it came out around the time of Aaron Eckhart's Frankenstein.
And I like it. Thank You for Smoking's killer movie.
Oh no, he's great in that.
Yeah.
And Van Helsing, and so they were trying to do this whole thing and with the monster cinematic universe, and I was just not buying it.
Yeah, no, yeah, they messed up if they really want to do the cinematic universe of the classic Universal monsters, make it gritty. I don't need Tom Cruise, love you, Tom. I need dark, frightening stuff, and make them slow burns, just like the classics. We don't need action. I don't need action in my classic horror movie. I don't need it. You know what I mean?
Here's something else that I was interested in. He's Norwegian. He did a parody of Kill Bill.
Yes, Kill Bjorn.
That came out in 2007.
I think it's pronounced Bjorn. Thank you, Vikings, on History Channel for that lesson. It is pronounced Bjorn.
Now, here's a movie that's really popular, but how I've never seen it. Dead Snow.
Yeah, you never seen it? You want to know why you never seen it?
Why?
You don't watch foreign films. You hate foreign films.
Hey, that's not true, and I'm going to tell you why later on. Keep going.
Okay, let me go here. So number one,
later.
2007, Kill Bjorn has a 27% audience score. The Norwegian Kill Bill parody. Number two, Jared's never seen it. 68% on Rotten Tomatoes. Dead Snow. It's about Nazi zombies, I believe, flopping out of the snow.
You watch it? Is it fun? People. Is it a good movie?
I think I watched it a long time ago on DVD from Walmart. Yeah, he did. Oh, and then he did Dead Snow 2, Red versus Dead. 81% Rotten Tomatoes score. So that really bumped up almost 20% there. What Happened to Monday? Have you seen that?
No.
On Netflix?
Not at all.
A bunch of twins, like 7 of them. And in the future, you're not allowed to have a bunch of kids. So the parents had a bunch of kids, and they kept the kids in the apartment. And every child got to go out on their day. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday disappears. Yeah. The Trip in 2001, 92 Rotten Tomatoes score. Did you see that? It has a high score. Number 7, Violent Night, coming out in 2022. And then 2023, he has another movie coming out called... Is that what it is?
I think it's called
Spermageddon.
Yeah. So this guy's a silly guy.
You have great notes.
So that's the director.
You're so far
So where
from.
are we right now? With the writers and the director. So the writers kind of got together with a little bit of a budget. They made Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right.
Which I would say is the most successful
I would agree
game
with
adaptation.
That. I would agree with... Oh, video game adaptation.
For movies, yeah.
No.
Was it Mortal Kombat?
Nah, if we're gonna go just like franchise, well, I guess it's not fair to compare, but like for some reason, Resident Evil.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna just go one-offs, I would say that one did pretty good. And it also has an interesting story, because they made Sonic the Hedgehog, and then the internet was like, nobody's gonna see this movie, change it. And then the studio, see, this is the smart shit. The studio listened, they changed it, and then it's successful. They had a second one.
I think that was the director who did that too.
That was great. That's smart.
Was like,
so what I think about our writer and director combos here is they all sound like they're all at the same level.
Okay.
They all kind of work for one another, and they all kind of seem to have like the same projects under their belt, Yeah. Goofy actions, silly sex comedies, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
I feel like they're all just going to have a good time on set.
I think the writers are capable of doing a really fun movie. Because I like the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
And then also the director does have a lot of fun. Dead Snow is like pretty much a cult hit.
And Dead Snow 2. Red versus Dead.
Now we got the cinematographer, Matthew Weston. And he worked with this director, Wirkola, 5 times.
Wow.
So profile, graduated with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Television from Bond University. Now, guess what? That's exactly where Tommy Wirkola
Bond
went.
University in Australia, right?
So the reason why I say this is because Pat Casey and Josh Miller, the writers, met in 8th grade, grew up together, were writing partners.
Great.
And then the director, Tommy Wirkola, and the cinematographer, Matthew Weston, went to the same college, and that's where they met.
You think there's a correlation there, Jared?
I think they're buddies.
You think all 4 of these guys are the ones stealing the kids out of the junk? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's quite a leap, my friend.
Sorry. It's a mat where you jump to conclusions.
It's a terrible idea. All right, so there you go. He's worked on the Kill Bill, Dead Snow 2, The Trip, which is 92% Rotten Tomato score, only with 1 review. Here's my problem.
Okay.
Editor, not listed. There's no editor on this movie.
So maybe it was the cinematographer.
You telling me it was like shot and edited in camera? Well,
You know?
that's all I got on that.
I kind of like the combo we have here because it's not like an inexperienced writer with a really experienced director. And sometimes that could really clash and just, I think they're all going to work well together. The writers obviously work well together. They've been dating since 8th grade. The other guys went to Bond University, which I didn't know existed. You get to go and you become a 007 with honors. Let's head over to our patsies, Jared.
All right.
Here, let me tell you why I like the patsies.
Do you want to let me? Okay. Go
You
ahead.
can rough them up. You know what I mean? Because if you keep squeezing, something's going to give, baby.
All right. Do you want me to let him out? Okay. Hold on.
Let him out.
All right, here they are. All right. Get back in there. You stay in there.
I don't want to embarrass you.
Sure.
So I'm just going to turn off the podcast for 1 second.
Thanks.
Okay. That wasn't a patsy from this movie.
I'm sorry?
That was Terrence. He's the new rookie.
Terrence?
Yes. He's on parking duty. He drives around that cute little 3-wheeled car, puts little parking tickets on people's cars that park too far away or too close to the crib.
All right, my defense, he looks a lot like Beverly D'Angelo.
He's a very feminine man. Did I grab his ass when he was filling up the coffee cups because I thought it was somebody else? Yes. Did I tell HR I thought he was somebody else when I did it? Yes. Did I know in my mind that it was Terrence? Duh.
Well, you're going to have to go to sleep at night with that thought.
So I did it.
So there we go.
I get to go to sleep with that thought.
So obviously that was Terrence, okay? So we don't have any patsies here, which means
don't.
I guess we can just talk about him.
Let's just talk about him.
All right, David Harbour, what do you think?
I like this guy's face. I like his build. He looks like somebody that doesn't want to take care of his body that much, but he likes to have a good time. And I said it before about The Rock, but I mean it about David Harbour. They should make a movie, Magnum P.I., but have David Harbour be Thomas Magnum living on Hawaii. And now I'm going to switch it up for you, okay? He could be living in Hawaii. And he could be driving around the Ferrari. What are you doing?
I had to go apologize to Terrence. All right, what were you talking about?
Nothing important. Just a little side project I'm working on. Jared.
Okay, here's what the director talks about David Harbour. So Tommy Wirkola says, David Harbour's name came up, and it was one of those things where me, the studio, and the producers were like, perfect choice.
David Harbour.
Yep, and he was the first person that they approached about the role, and he took it.
He'll take anything you throw at him.
Did you know
the
that
man wants to act? He finally got his big break.
Yeah.
He's been in a couple movies. Do you have a list of some of the movies he was in?
Nope.
Darn it. I want to look it up.
Well, I will say this.
I found it interesting.
When Hellboy failed, he ended up contacting Ryan Reynolds to say, how do you deal with such a,
because of
a failure of
Green
a movie?
Lantern?
Which must have been kind of rude. Can you imagine how that call went?
No, because Ryan Reynolds knows, dude, because
he
in the
made fun of,
Deadpool, remember? Exactly.
Green Lantern. He was the best part of...
Brokeback Mountain? Because he was a supporting role in Brokeback Mountain.
Are you kidding?
He was in Quantum of Solace. He was in State of Play, The Green Hornet, End of Watch, Snitch, The Equalizer, Black Mass, Suicide Squad. Nobody else liked this movie. I really like the Black Widow movie. Stranger Things is what everyone started seeing this dude as like...
Too bad Hellboy didn't work out for him.
I know. I keep rewatching that movie, wanting it to be good, and it's just like, all the aspects are there.
It reminded me of the, what was that? World War II. It starred Wyatt Russell.
Oh,
It had a very bizarre name.
yeah, that movie is called, oh my God, hang on, I can get it. Come on, baby. Just
Want me to rub your shoulders a little bit?
Yeah.
That'll help? Hold on, let me come behind you.
The hell is going on in here?
Captain, relax. You're next. Have a seat next to Jonathan, okay? Everybody needs to just calm down. Okay, we're trying to remember this Wyatt Russell movie where he played like a war hero and fought a whole bunch of zombie Nazis.
Oh, yeah. Overlords. Oh.
Overlords, yeah, thanks. All right, now get the out of here.
Don't forget who pays your checks.
Did he just say, don't forget who pays for your chicks?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I think he might have early onset Alzheimer's.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it.
How
Okay.
do you pronounce it?
So, yeah.
Alzheimer's.
There's David Harbour for you.
David Harbour.
Here's one for you.
Okay.
Beverly D'Angelo.
Beverly D'Angelo from all the National Lampoon Vacation movies.
Yep.
So, yeah, I love the, thanks for asking, I do love
Oh, do you?
the National Lampoon's
Okay, great.
Vegas Vacation and Christmas Vacation.
You know, she started other movies besides that.
Who cares?
The Broadway hit.
I always
Hair.
had such a crush on her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she has great hair.
Director Tommy Wirkola says she is the matriarch of the wealthy family whose fortune attracts the baddies in this movie. But her character in this movie is more of like the female version of Brian Cox's character in Succession. And that's all I got on Beverly D'Angelo.
I love Brian Cox. Isn't he the dad in The Autopsy of Jane Doe?
He had like a heyday just the way Tommy Lee Jones did it.
He didn't have a heyday. There's
Tommy
no
Lee
hate.
Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like there was a time when Brian Cox was like, get him in everything. There was like a whole decade stuff.
I can see that about him, but you don't say that shit about, don't throw Tommy Lee Jones in there like that.
Okay, why else would anybody put Tommy Lee Jones as a star of a movie called Volcano?
No, that was Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, see, he's that memorable. Are you
Tommy
sure he wasn't fighting lava? Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones was like, we're going to find that lava. Now I want you to check every outhouse, hen house in 10 county area.
Yeah, Lava and me got in a big fight at the Skin Job downtown, the strip club, because I was trying to tip her, and then my watch got stuck, and then she tried to walk off stage. I don't think so. Not with my Casio data bank gold with calculator. I got my watch back.
No, I don't think so.
It's okay. You know what I like about you?
Yeah.
Around you, your whole life, for the past, 62 years, you've died on little molehills. It's great. There's little dead yous all over the place, just on little molehills that you won't get off of. Congratulations, Jared.
Thanks.
Keep going.
All right, John Leguizamo. Let's talk about him.
I like him.
Now, there's a talent.
He's in John Wick movies, so that's probably where they know him from, and that's why they like him.
Yep.
What's your favorite movie starring him?
Tu Wong Fu. He was great in Romeo and Juliet. I really liked him. Well, here's why the director likes him. He says, John Leguizamo is the lead villain in this movie because John can be funny, charming, and dangerous.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Leah Brady. She's the young girl in the movie. And the director says the relationship between her and Santa is the heart of the film.
Oh, Santa.
Yeah.
You said Santa. Right.
Santa. All right, and then it's about him, Santa,
right,
regaining faith in himself through her.
Oh, so he's like a schlubby Santa?
Those are our 4 main patsies. Now, I got 2 honorable mentions here.
Ooh.
Edie Patterson. Man, she's great. I think she dominates in all of her scenes.
You love
Vice Principals?
No.
You gotta watch it. She's hilarious.
You love The Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah. And then Cam Gigantet.
Was that gorgeous chick in the trailer?
No, it's a dude.
Oh.
This
Is
guy's
that gorgeous dude in the trailer?
Maybe. So he's a D-lister. Right. And basically, if there was an emoji for date, it would be his face.
God damn.
All right, let me show you his mugshot here.
Please
pull that out of the file.
I'll tell you if his face is... Oh, that guy walks in a bar, I'm putting a lid on my cup.
So I got informant notes. Do you want to read the informant notes? Do you want to open this box?
Let me open this box.
Yeah, go ahead.
You had a good time the last time.
Yeah, it says to Jonathan Mano, sourdough.
Who's your informant?
You know, Rio Holway.
He could also be... He could be an extra in the movie making of Magnum P.I. starring David Harbour.
Well, he's in Hawaii right now.
Dwayne The Rock. Is he really?
Ironically, flying helicopters.
Fucking amazing. Let's get into these informant notes. As director Tommy
Wirkola
revealed last month, Violent Night is heavily inspired by fellow Christmas movie Die Hard. We can go as crazy as we want with the action and the humor and the gore, but it doesn't work unless we have heart. And I really want this to feel like a Christmas movie. See, I cannot stand that. I don't consider Die Hard a Christmas movie. There's not enough Christmas for it to be a Christmas movie. Those are all notes from Rio. Oh, wait. I think he went and interviewed him personally.
Wirkola.
Screenings of Violent Night went down at October's New York Comic-Con, and the reaction was overwhelmingly, drumroll please,
what?
Positive.
Nice.
Critics say they loved every minute of it, particularly giving praise to the epically inventive holiday-themed fight scenes.
Okay.
Boy, can you send me the recording of me reading this so I can fall asleep tonight? Boy snore, but those are really good notes, actually.
Yeah. How's Rio getting access to all this?
I don't know. Well, let me explain something. He flies helicopters in Hawaii. The dude has connections, and he's getting laid. Probably has a friend, possibly a private eye, living in Hawaii. Living at fucking Robin Master's mansion. Don't know. He's living there for free. Dude. Getting to drive around in his little Ferrari. Anything is possible.
All right. Well, that's it. And I'm glad that no bombs were exploded during the
I'm going to ask you a question right
no
now.
investigators were harmed during the reading of the informant notes.
Will this movie be a hit or a miss? Jared.
Hit. Box office predictions. We talked about this a little bit. Now, here's the 5 movies that Violent Night is going to be competing with.
Ooh.
Now, I want to tell you how long they've already been out in the box office and tell me where you think they're going to rank.
Wait,
okay?
Violent Night?
Yep.
You already know what it's going to be coming out with?
No, these are called box office predictions.
Oh, okay.
Okay. When Violent Night premieres in the box office, opening weekend, at that time, Wakanda Forever has already been out in the theater for 4 weeks.
You're talking future talk.
That's right. Strange World, which has been out for only 1 week.
Okay.
Strange World, are you familiar with that?
Nope.
It's a Disney animation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Fabelmans, remember that? That's a Spielberg movie.
Yeah, it's in the list too.
It's only been out for 1 week.
Okay.
And Black Adam, which has now been out for 6 weeks at this time.
Okay.
Violent Night hits the theaters. Where do you think it's going to rank between all those?
3rd.
That's exactly where I put it.
Really?
Give me 5. Yep. What do you think is going to be number 1?
Ooh, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. What do you think number 2?
Is Strange World.
Okay.
3,
Violent Night.
4, Black Adam.
Whoa.
5, Fabelmans.
Fabelmans at this point, it's only been out for 1 week, and this is a Spielberg
I don't think
swan song of a movie.
The audience isn't there anymore.
Are you kidding
People
me?
don't go to movie theaters anymore, and the people that do go to movie theaters want to go see a movie. Somebody 10 years ago was held in the graces of everybody. You know, he was in the zeitgeist, has fallen out because of Tic Tacs and U-Tubs.
Well, my prediction is nearly spot on to you, and I even put the numbers there of how much I think they're going to make.
Whoa.
The Fabelmans and Black Adam are neck and neck.
Fabelman's at 7 million and Black Adam at 6 million?
Yep.
Nah, you're off. You're so off.
After
dude.
only 1 week in the box office,
It's not.
the
I'll tell you
Fabelmans-
right now, Fabelmans won't make $7 million. At 1 week in the box office is going to make $3 million.
Opening weekend?
That's my guess.
For Fabelmans?
I just don't think people care about Steven Spielberg anymore because people suck now. So you have to understand, somebody growing up in the past 10 years, okay? They're 10 years old 10 years ago. My math is right. Let me pull out my old count key. Should be around 20. They've watched trash. They probably don't go back and watch really fun movies that you grew up in, movies that came like Humphrey Bogart was the big star, like I said before, Casablanca for you, and like Jurassic Park for me. I just don't see the movie theater getting filled for this Steven Spielberg movie.
So last but not least, a couple movies that I want to recommend bring into their tradition of Christmas movie. Number 1, Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale.
Oh.
The Finnish movie with English subtitles. So I do like foreign films.
Wow, 1.
Sorry. Better Watch Out came out in 2016. And for anybody who wants to watch this movie, do not watch the trailer.
Okay.
Just go in cold.
And maybe I haven't seen that.
Better watch out. Pop
Okay.
on the movie.
So these are off the beaten path Christmas movies.
Yeah. Krampus, 2015.
Oh, yeah. Everybody likes that one.
I think that was great, despite some minor character motivations and flaws.
Can I be honest with you? It's not a perfect movie, but it's just like a fun movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish it was. I mean, honestly, I wish it could be. Yeah.
But it does, ironically
It's
enough,
fun.
have great performances.
Yeah, no, it's good. Let me see if I can pull out a off the beaten path Christmas movie for nothing.